coming today. This is our first joint so-called investment talk with our Japanese counterpart. And SG Singapore this is the first time we are organizing such a seminar. So today is really a very proud session. Hope all of you are there with us. And I do not want to say too much about our speaker. Let me introduce him, Mr. Suzuki-san, and he will introduce himself, his experience and everything.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. This is Suzuki Manabu. Suzuki is my surname, and Manabu is my first name. But Suzuki is easier to remember. They call me Suzuki-san. And it's a great honor to be in Singapore to do the Japan property seminar. My special thanks goes to Mary and Motoko-san who helped this seminar to happen. And also, thank you very much for the PC. Like my PC was very ancient. It couldn't make it. So yeah, this PC helped save me. Yeah, my seminar. Yeah, so I'm very grateful to be here. Yeah. I live in Tokyo, Japan. I think many of you have visited. I think so many Singaporean tourists are in there, in many major cities. And after COVID, we suddenly see so many international tourists. Yeah, in my life, I never seen such many Western faces. They are coming from the US, Europe, Australia. So it happened first time in my life. And it is because of the yen, Japanese yen. Interest rate is very low right now, which may not be very good for us, but it's very good for the visitors. Yeah, so I see so many tourists. Yeah, and also like I hear so many property transactions every day. I'm in this business for 11 years, but it's also first time that I encounter so many international buying. My nature of work was to my customer. 90%, 95% of our customers lives in Japan. They are Japanese national. We source properties from overseas, like Australia, US, Germany, Thailand, or something. And so, but these days, my job role is the other way around. We have so many buyers coming from overseas. They want to buy Japanese properties, and it's suddenly happening. Yeah, and actually the many foreign tourists and buyers flock into Japan. It's actually many Japanese have different type of feeling. Some welcome, some are not. Yeah, but also they have some preference of the nationality. Who are buying Japanese land? Who are buying Japanese buildings? But Singaporeans are among the favored national in Japan because we have very good image and a very good relationship in general. Yeah. So this is very good. So the self-introduction part. I'm born in Japan and raised in Japan, but my life has been very international. I married an Australian, a Taiwanese-born Australian, and we met in Taiwan. And when we meet each other, we speak in Mandarin. So after that, in 20-something years, we keep talking in Mandarin still. Yeah, so I can speak Mandarin. So 我是中文是没问题，你听得懂就用中文，好不好？比较方便一些啊。And then in English. Yeah. And my wife has been an Australian national. And we married in Japan in 1997. And I just decided to go to Australia to live together, to make family. So actually, luckily I was doing the IT engineer there. And IT engineer is a type of work that I can easily migrate to like Australia or other countries. So what I did is I lived in Sydney for 5 years from the year 2000 as an IT engineer. And in 2005, I felt that Australia is a very good country to live in, but for the job career thing, I want for a new challenge, or developing the career development opportunity. So I decided to go to China. So I just started talking in Mandarin for 2 years. 但是这在大连的时候，用中文，一直用中文。我的女孩，我的my daughter was born in Dalian. Yeah. And my wife didn't like mainland China. She liked Japan more. She want to go to Japan because the living environment is better. It's more kids friendly, it's more family friendly kind of thing. So she moved me back to Japan. And so I started working in Japan again as an IT engineer. But when I was doing IT, the property investment is always my passion. Like it's like after 5, I always think about which property to buy. And actually, in Australia, I purchased 2 houses. In Dalian, it wasn't very easy to buy. But yeah, back in Japan, I actually every year I got yeah. So in the year 2013, I was sacked by a company employer, and I don't want to be employed anymore. So I decided to start my company, real estate company, which was my strongest hobby. And then 11 years on, and I'm still doing it, and I'm enjoying this work. Yeah. Then a company, I established a company called IPA, International Property Agent. It's my partner, which is my main job. We do by this company, and we have 11 people working for us. And this company, IPA, it started in the year 2017. Our headquarters is in Tokyo, and we have other business locations. One is in Los Angeles, USA. We have one regular staff there. And in Düsseldorf, Germany, we have another regular staff. So basically Japan, US, and Europe, 3 main locations. Yeah. And our company, what is special is that we are very international. We're very global in nature. This is the map that shows which country we can source the properties. And the green color and the orange color shows such countries. And we have the total of 70 countries we can find properties for our customers. And the orange colored countries is that our customers have ever purchased properties from us. We have a total of 26 countries. So our customers are very, very aggressive and very global. And this is the US map, where we can see that we can do many states, and with the orange color state, our customer already purchased properties. Now the US dollar is very strong against the Japanese yen. So what we do is we are helping Japanese owner to sell their US properties. We can help sell properties, and then they get the US dollar cash. When it's converted to the Japanese yen, they are very happy. So we make customers happy. Yeah. And why we can do such global work is partly because of we are the member of Leading RE. RE means Real Estate Network, which is headquarters in Chicago, USA. They have 70 countries. Actually, they have the presence in the 70 countries. 5,500 firms and more than 130,000 professionals. They are a bunch of very good, reliable companies, very professional. We can, every country, even though the countries sound very exotic, like Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan or the Baltic countries, but their member companies are very professional, very easy to work with. So we can work together with those people, and we can source properties from many countries. And I'm very active in this organization. Every meetings, business meeting, I do the lecture, I do some fun, so those things. Yes, and I guess just roughly telling you that I do lots of property investment by my own money from my pocket. In Japan, we actually from the northern tip to the southern tip, I do properties investment in many different locations. And those many properties I already sold, and I still own 7 or 8 properties. And the one good thing is we have a bunch of different combination of different type of properties. I have one multifamily apartment. That means I purchased the land, freehold land, and I built apartment where 6 studio rooms, so we can collect from 6 people. So those things. And we still have the 3 apartment units. Apartment units, everybody knows already. And 2 Airbnbs. Airbnb is something like I buy old house, Japanese style, traditional house. I just do the renovation and to become the Airbnb guest house, and I make money from the tourists. So I do those, and I really enjoy investing. And other than Japan, I do actively do investment, especially in Australia. I still have 2 houses, one in Sydney and one in Melbourne. Yeah, I do one guest house in Bali, Indonesia. I own one apartment in Toronto. All others are pretty much sold. Yeah, but actually I have experience to invest many countries. Yeah. So what I want to say is we are professional real estate company who can advocate, become your advocate. Actually, we are always be inside of the buyer. We think of the buyer's benefit or owner benefit because we are independent agent. That means that we are not in the position to sell. Hello.
Very hard to find.
This is wrong, they said. I'm worried.
Yeah. My friend, yeah.
Sorry for interrupting. I was around here like for the last 1 year.
No, it's just started.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
Yeah. So we are not in a position to sell particular properties. Instead, we can source from the market everywhere in the world. So the nature of my work is very consultation based. We do the consultation. What is your budget? What do you want to achieve? Do you want the capital appreciation or rental income? Those things. We start from the discussion, and we can source properties from whichever countries. But from this time, I focus on Japan, but I can source properties from everywhere